Welcome back. Not to Music Monday, not to a music reaction. Obviously, we are in a different setting. We are in my truck. I am parked in a parking lot right now, and I wanted to try a different subject, different type of content, if you will. You know, I kind of bounce around with things. I mean, I think music reactions are probably the heart and the soul of my channel, and I enjoy doing them, and I don't think I will ever veer away from them entirely. But every once in a while, we like to spruce it up and try things, you know, that are a little bit different. Like I did, it wasn't that long ago, it was like a month or so ago, I did the apartment tour. I did the vinyl collection update video, and then I did talking about the subject of why are we not always confident as human beings. And today I want to talk about rucking. I'm not sure how many of you that end up watching this video, how much of you know what rucking actually is. So I've been doing rucking since like 2021 is when I first got my weighted vest of 20 pounds. And then here recently, I bought a 40-pound weighted vest because I was getting back into my rucks because it's that time of year. It's starting to get really nice outside and pretty much on a consistent basis, at least here in Iowa. And I'm a very big fan of like getting outside and embracing nature and all those sorts of things. And so I was getting back into my rucks, and I was doing the 20 pounds for a while. And I was like, yo, like this is getting way too easy. Like I need to bump up my game. And so, oh man, this guy's gonna pull in right next to me. What the hell? Sorry guys, we gotta pause. I think this guy's turning around. I don't think he's actually gonna be parked next to me, but he did pull in right next to me for a split second. This is the problem of going out in public and like trying to film yourself and whatnot. Anyways, yeah, so I was like, man, I gotta go heavier. I gotta do the 40-pound ruck, 40-pound weighted vest. And I've only done one so far with the 40 pounds, so I'm not sure if I'm actually even like qualified to like speak on this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. From my experience here recently of doing rucks, getting back into rucks, I realized pretty quickly, especially after that 40-pound ruck, 40-pound weighted vest, I did that for 45 minutes for one of my workouts this week. And I immediately felt this impact later on throughout the day. And it kind of occurred to me because, you know, at least with my weighted vest, the way that it breaks up the weight is you have 20 pounds of a plate that's in the front of you on the front side, and then you have a 20-pound plate on the back. And so you're constantly forced to readjust and like move the weight, readjust your posture, your stance, just you just get everything into formation. And obviously going from 20 to 40 is a challenge. Like it took me longer, or I mean like I was going slower, you know, when I was doing my walk. I probably didn't cover as much distance as I would have with the 20 pounds, you know, with that being lighter. But yeah, that was something that I noticed like later on throughout the day, is that I just felt like my entire body, I felt like I was much more firm. I had a better stance. I had a better posture. I was able to like explode better. I don't know if that's placebo, right? Because I only did it one time with the 40 pounds, but before that I was cooking up to it with the 20 pounds. But that was something that I noticed that day, and I was like, yo, like that's kind of profound. Like if I only did this once so far and I've already seen those results, like what the hell is going on? And what's gonna happen if I do it, you know, 3 or 4 times a week, and then, you know, try and go every other day if you can. And then, you know, when you're not rucking, you know, the other workouts would be weighted workouts, you know, weight training, like in the gym setting or whatever have you. But also something that happens that I've noticed from doing these rucks consistently is, you know, you build up your muscles pretty quickly. So again, I mean, probably at the end of this video or somewhere in the middle of this video, I will get a shot of my 2 weighted vests so you guys can see what they look like. If you're not familiar with rucking and weighted vests and rucksacks. But, you know, the way that you put it on as a weighted vest, like I said, it's evenly distributed in the front, evenly distributed in the back. And so it's basically a full body exercise. The only muscles, the only parts of your body that you're not hitting would be your forearms, your biceps, your triceps, stuff like that, because that's the limbs. Outside of the legs, the limbs, your arms are kind of hanging out there. So they are not the ones that are taking on, you know, the brunt force of the actual weight that's on the rucksack, that's on the weighted vest. But every other part of your body is engaged. Your neck is engaged, your torso, your chest, your back, your shoulders, all different parts of your back, your upper back, your middle back, your lower back. Your core is engaged because you're constantly forced to, again, readjust position. And obviously legs are incorporated into this because you're walking. So your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your feet, your ankle, all those stabilizing muscles. And so after doing it for not a long period of time, I have realized I have put on muscle in all of those areas, and I have trimmed the fat. Now, I've never been obese, I've never been fat, I've never been overweight, but just like any other person that's out there, I do have fat on my body. And I've noticed for me over the years, the fat always collected in my face and in my midsection. And as I've gotten older, if I eat like shit on a consecutive basis, like multiple days in a row, most of it goes to my stomach. After doing these rucks, you know, for however many weeks now, I can see that like in that area, it's firming up. I'm seeing more of my abs, and a lot of that fat is decreasing, you know. And there's nothing new to this that I'm saying. Like if you guys go do your own research, or if you look on YouTube, like the studies that they've done with rucking show that not only is it really good cardio, pretty intense cardio, again, depending on the weight that you're doing. I would say for me right now, doing 20 pounds, that's not really intense cardio, but 40, that's a lot more intense. So you get a good cardio workout while you're doing the ruck, but also the studies suggest that you don't lose muscle mass. If anything, you maintain the muscle that you do have, or you put on more muscle. And so, you know, there's a lot of people out there, including myself, that hate running. I don't enjoy it. I'll do it from time to time, but it's very sparse. I mean, like incredibly short, like very sparse, like interval style running, not where I'm doing it for a prolonged period of time. And plus, when you're running, you have more risk of getting injured. With a rucksack, with a weighted vest, it decreases your chances so much because you're not running. The weight bearing just comes from walking. You just have to hold it up as you're walking. It's funny, yes, it is extra weight, but it's not as much pressure that you would be putting on your joints as you would be if you were running. And so it's interesting with these studies, because it's like, for those who don't like to run, or like even for me, myself, I'm a personal trainer, and there are times where like I don't want to work out in the gym. Like I don't want to do a weighted workout. I get so sick and tired of it. I get tired of like doing the same thing. Yes, you can program your workouts differently. Yes, you can switch up the exercises. I know all that. I'm just saying sometimes I don't want to fucking be in that environment, especially when it's nice out. Like I want my workout to be outside. But you're like, man, like I'm not going to get, you know, the pump that I would if I was in the gym. Well, now you can do that with the rucksack, with the weighted vest. Again, the only area of your body that you're not stimulating is your arms, your biceps, triceps, probably your deltoids, and your forearm and your wrist. So I have to make sure for those body parts, like I still get in the gym and I do a chest day, I do an upper body day where I'm hitting all of those different muscle groups. But It's just, I don't know why, but like, again, I'm very much passionate about this. Like, this entire week, in a lot of my sessions with my clients in the gym doing personal training, like I was talking to them about my weighted vest, rucksack, rucking, and I just could tell the way that I was talking about it, like where this passion was coming from, because people think like because it's so simple that it's not something that they should participate in, or they think that there's some type of catch to it. It's like, dude, if you think about it, our ancestors did this. They carried stuff. They had to walk a lot more than what we are currently accustomed to in this modern day and age, where we sit at home more, where we sit behind these screens, where a lot of people are working from home and they're just not moving as much. They're not stimulating their bodies. They're not stimulating their minds in the way that they should. They're getting hyper stimulated from, you know, all of these electronics, all of this intel, this feed, this information that's going into us. And so this is such a simple and effective way to change your workouts, and especially just your walk. That's literally what you're doing, is you're walking and then you're just adding weight to your walk. And I will say, you know, these are some of the best workouts that I have throughout the week. And then I get to enjoy myself even more because I'm outside, I'm in nature, you know, I'm taking in my surroundings and being a little bit more present. Like, definitely helps with clarity, focus, like mental health, like all those things. And I know by like getting in the gym, you're going to get some of those same things as well, but inherently, because you are in the gym, you cut yourself off from being outside. So do I think it's something that you should do every single day? Do I think every workout moving forward that I do is going to be a ruck? No, like I'm still going to balance things. I still might run, you know, at times here and there. I will still obviously get in the gym and do weighted workouts, but I just totally forgot how much of a game changer rucking is until I started doing it again here recently. And like I said, within the span of like a week or like 2 weeks, I got so used to the 20-pound weighted vest that I was like, dude, I need to go buy a 40-pound weighted vest. And it was nice. Like, even today, I decided, because it's the weekend, it's Saturday, I decided for my workout I was going to do a ruck, but I was still a little bit sore from my previous 2 workouts. Like yesterday, I went pretty intense on lower body, did a lot of legs, so I'm pretty sore from that. And then on Thursday, I went pretty intense and did an upper body workout, so I'm still a little bit sore from that as well. And I was like, okay, because I'm super sore, I don't think that a 40-pound ruck would be resourceful today. I'm gonna take it back down, and I'm gonna go to 20. Yes, it's a little bit lighter, but it's gonna be easier for me to maintain for 45 minutes because I'm a little bit sore today and I don't want to push it too hard on my ruck. But once my body fully recovers, I don't feel that soreness anymore, I will go outside and I will do a 40-pound ruck. So yeah, man, I mean, there's probably a lot more things that I'm forgetting, a lot more specifics that I'm forgetting in terms of the benefits that you can see and receive from doing rucking, but I just wanted to make a video and I wanted to try and like spread the awareness to people. I've really enjoyed getting back into it, and I just wonder, you know, again, it's only been a few weeks, but once I start doing 40 pounds on a regular basis, like, what the hell is my body gonna look like? You know, I feel like I'm just gonna become really shredded. We're in spring right now, we're in the start of spring. But if I keep this up going into summer, I'm gonna look really good in terms of my physique going into summer. And summer is that time where everybody wants to be comfortable in their own skin, so they can take their shirt off, so they can be in their swimming trunks, and they can go swimming, and they can be around their friends, and they can impress the ladies, you know. And like I said, I've always been, for the most part, in shape, like always kind of had more of like an athletic build, me being 6'3", and like right now I'm probably close to like 225 pounds. I think the last time I weighed myself, I was that. And, but I'll admit it, you know, I don't always eat the healthiest as a personal trainer. And it just seems like for the last year or so, maybe last few years, anytime the fat increased on my body, it was always in the midsection. And that's the thing that I've been like fighting against for a long time, is just trying to iron that out. And I mean, time will tell, but I do believe that rucking will be able to iron me out. It will be able to chisel my body and make me look like a Greek fucking god. So I'll probably do an update video at some point in time, you know, maybe months down the road, 2 or 3 months down the road, just to update you guys on my progress with rucking. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. It is slowly becoming a big passion of mine. The passion is getting reignited because, like I said, I bought my first weighted vest back in 2021, so I've been doing it off and on since 2021. It's just, it's a game changer, man. So I advise everybody out there, you know, that may be convinced after this video, interested, just give it a shot. And don't go overboard. Don't go crazy. Start small, like I did. Start with 20 pounds and just get accustomed to it. Once you feel like you're ready, you know your body better than anybody else on this planet. When you feel like you're comfortable and you're ready, that's when you slowly push it up. Maybe you don't want to jump up 20 pounds like I did. Maybe you go to 30. And you'll have to do your research. Like, there's a bunch of different great brands out there. Like, the first one I got is a Cross 101, and the second one that I got that came in this last week is Wolf Tactical. Both so far for me have been really good brands. So I would just do your research. I would see, you know, which one do you like? What style do you like? They come in, you know, different colors and whatnot. I'm doing weighted vests, so that's like in the front, in the back, but you can get an official rucksack. I think the website is like gorucking.com or something like that. An official rucksack is more like a backpack, and then you put the plates in the back, which they say that's technically better for your form and your posture. They say you shouldn't have stuff in the front because if it's in the back, it's gonna kind of pull you back like this, you know, so then your chest is kind of out like this. I don't know. I mean, either way, you know, to each their own, but there's so many different ways that you can do it. You can, even if you didn't want to invest the money, although I would highly encourage that you do, I mean, you could take a backpack that you have at home, find some stuff that adds up to 10, 15 pounds if it was like water bottles or something, and then you could just throw that in there. I mean, you could literally start anywhere. There's no rules. Just get going and just start rucking, guys. That would be my advice to you. Thank you guys for coming over here and watching the video. Different type of content, but I talk about the things that I'm interested in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, if you're coming over here and you watched it and you had a good time and you thought it was good content, it was educating, you learned something, you enjoyed it, basically, like, if it wasn't a waste of your time, there's 4 things that I ask that you guys do. Number 1 would be, and you don't have to do all 4 things, but please do one of those 4 things. Number 1 would be subscribe to the channel. Number 2 would be to like the video. Number 3 would be to comment in the comment section below. And number 4 would be share the video via social media or talk about it with somebody in person, you know, spreading it via word of mouth. Basically, by doing one of those 4 things, you just really help me grow my channel, push the content out there for other people to absorb. It's kind of how it goes on YouTube or even with podcasting is, if there's more and more people that are watching it and doing those things, engaging and interacting with the content, YouTube like flags it in a good way and says, hey, this is important content, let's push it out to other people, you know, and then more and more people are exposed to it. So anyways, do one of those solids for me. Love you guys. Bye-bye.